Hello, my name is Chris. I am the owner of Chris's Homebrew Sports and Video Games page. Before I explain what that is all about, I need to take care of some business. I have a very good friend. Full disclosure, we were in a committed relationship at one point, but we're still very good friends. Um, Her name is Katie Loop, and she has some great products from Avon that she is trying to sell. So if you or someone you know is in need of cosmetics or lotions or whatever, you can go to www.youravon.com/K Loop. That is spelled Loope. I will also be including a link in the description of both the Facebook portion of this post and what I upload on YouTube. So, this is my plan now that we've gotten the business out of the way. My plan is to upload myself playing video games and doing my homebrew sports league with the occasional vlog here and there about different subjects. I'm gonna really try to avoid politics and religion and those kind of subjects when I vlog, just because we all have different opinions on things, and I want to keep this channel kind of chill and lighthearted and stuff like that. So I may very well do vlogs on sports related topics or just general day-to-day stuff that we do. My mistake. Katie just messaged me and said that her link, or gave me a different link than what I just said. So the correct link will be in the Facebook video and the YouTube video. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm trying to keep this lighthearted and also be mindful of my audience, which may include kids. So I'm going to really try when I play these games not to cuss. I can't make any promises that in the heat of a moment an F-bomb won't be dropped or some other four-letter word. I really don't recommend, just on general principles, because of the games that I play, that children under the age of 13 watch my videos. Plus, on some of the games I play, there may be dialogue in those games that I just cannot control. Like, for instance, one of the games I'm playing right now is Wolfenstein. And there's quite a few curse words and references to killing and shit like that in there. So, well, I just slipped, but yeah. So I'm going to try really, really, really hard not to cuss myself very much in these videos. I'm not like, this isn't a let's play. Let's clear that up, because I am an average video gamer at best. There are some games and some parts of some games I can do really well. And then there are other games that I don't do so well in and have to redo stuff until I get it right. So if you want to know how to play a game, I'm not the correct person to teach you or have you watch me play, because I'm not always the best video gamer out there. I am, like I said, an average at best video gamer. I'll give you an example. I can play MLB The Show 20 really well. I have a knack for the game of baseball. But if I go on to my Super Nintendo, which you will see me play Super Nintendo games on this, and go play Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run, I got the brakes beaten off of me by the computer when I played that game the other night. I got beat by 3 touchdowns in baseball. So there are gonna be times where my play is gonna be bad, and I just do the best I can. This is meant to be fun. I'm not doing this for competition, or it's just meant to be a distraction. Especially now that we're under quarantine because of the coronavirus. I feel like that this is kind of my part to make sure that people have something else to watch, maybe. Maybe I can give you a different perspective on some stuff. I don't know. So this is not a Let's Play. I will not be talking excessively during the video game, because I have issues talking and playing at the same time. This is just going to be straight up gameplay with an occasional comment. I may make an occasional comment about something in the game. I may not. I don't know. It depends. But I wanted to explain what the method to my madness was. So, in my homebrew sports league, I do all 4 major professional sports. Right now, we're of course at the beginning of baseball season, and we have basketball and hockey playoffs. When I write a date on the YouTube video, that is the date that the game was scheduled, not necessarily the date that I played it, because I do have a life, and I do have other obligations that I have to meet. I do have a job, part-time job, but still a job that I gotta meet the obligations of that, and so sometimes it takes a couple of days for me to actually get to the game from when I scheduled it. I also do things a bit differently during playoff time in my leagues. I do them quick. So, I have what I call a preliminary round, which you may get to see some of that in basketball. Hockey's preliminary round is already done. Where I take the teams that are 4 through whatever, and they play a single game elimination. Now, I have a minimum number of wins, or in the case of hockey, points that you have to make the playoffs. So there could be 5 teams, and there could be 12. We don't know. It depends on how good everybody does or doesn't do. So this is kind of how that works. Preliminary games are single elimination until there's 4 teams. The top 3 get a bye to the semifinals, and then until we figure out who the 4th team to round out the semifinal field, and then it's a best of 7 after that. I used to do it the way the actual league did it, but I found that it was too tedious, and I didn't feel like playing basketball and hockey into June. So now the playoffs for basketball and hockey get done middle of May instead of June. Same thing in baseball. Starting with this coming baseball season, I made every team roughly a 39 game schedule, and each game will be played. So it's going to take a while. This isn't going to happen over one summer. We'll play baseball from the first Sunday in April till the first Sunday in October. Then we'll go on hiatus until the next spring, and then we'll resume where we left off. That's kind of the plan. Ditto the other sports. Basketball will go from the last Tuesday in October to the second Wednesday in April. Hockey will go from the first Wednesday in October to the first Sunday in April, and then we'll go on hiatus. And football, I've already completed the schedule. That it's going to take 2 seasons. So we will have playoffs in the after the 2021 part of the season. And football goes from the first Thursday in September to the last Sunday in December. So that's kind of how it works. I'm letting everybody know so there's not any confusion. Well, that's not right, blah 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 blah. It isn't right, but I do things differently. That's not meant to be an exact replica of the professional leagues. This is just meant to be fun. So, yeah, there will be. I have 2/3 of my equipment that I need to put to make these videos. I have my tripod, which it works amazingly well. I'm using it on my cell phone right now, and then I have my 4 gigabyte hard drive, or external hard drive, that I'll be putting these videos on. I'm just waiting on the camcorder. Once the camcorder comes, then we'll be in business. We'll be doing videos, and they'll be for your enjoyment, and hopefully for your enjoyment. So I think that will wrap this up. If anybody has any questions, they can. I'll also include links to the Facebook page and the YouTube channel. I will, if you have any questions, you can either send me a YouTube message or a Facebook message. I'll try to get to them as quick as I can. Otherwise, that wraps this video up. Just kind of an explanation of what the plan is and what I anticipate will happen. I think that'll end it. See you guys later.